Hello guys, it's Kel from Chelsea Dad here. First of all, I'd like to apologise for not making any videos for a while. I've not been very well recently. Lost a fair bit of weight through it. I'm still not very well. So apologies for that. Here we are, my first full video back, and it's not a good one, is it? Chelsea won, Burnley won. Shall we get into it in a minute? First of all, please like and subscribe. Add a comment, let me know how you feel the last week or two has gone, and today's game. Yeah, like and subscribe guys. I'd like to say up the Chelsea, but there's nothing to be up about, is there, after today? What can I say? That was, without swearing, I'm going to try not to swear. Excuse my voice as well, but again, not feeling too well. Today, absolute disaster. Despicable, woeful, awful, diabolical. There's no excuses. I'm sure the toxic positives out there will still be coming up with their usual rubbish, defending this today, praising certain people, etc. Again, it's called nonsense, isn't it? Nothing really to praise today, was there? One thing, we scored a goal on the break. We played all right for 4 minutes. 4 minutes out of 96, 97 minutes. Yeah, great ball by Caicedo, broke the line. Neto crosses it in. João Pedro, once gambling, making his way into the 6-yard box, sliding in, scores. And we thought, okay, this is a good start. Where are we going to go from here? We just went backwards. That's where we went. It's the only way we went was backwards. Everything about that game was awful. No one knew what each other was doing. The passing was terrible. Most of the movement was terrible. It was lethargic. It was extremely slow. I want to start off with Sanchez. Didn't really have a save to make, so you can't compliment him on that. But every time he had the ball, I mean, in the end, he ended up getting, near the end of the game, booked for time wasting. He could have been booked 10 times before that. Just slowing the game down right from the back. So that hit everybody else. The momentum was affected with the rest of the team. There was no momentum throughout the side. And Sanchez's distribution was absolutely diabolical. Short passes almost intercepted. Short passes just putting panic stations on our defence. Long passes going nowhere near our players or going out of play. Dreadful today with your distribution, Sanchez. You actually had that aura about you when you know you're going to be suspect. You can feel it. You can watch you, Sanchez, and know when something's going to go wrong with you. And it almost did a couple of times, got away with that. But throughout the side, Enzo, that's probably one of the worst 90 minutes I've seen from Enzo Fernandez. I lost count how many times he was giving the ball away. His passing was dreadful, absolutely diabolical. Anyone says that Enzo had a good game, I'm sorry. You do. You need to go and visit some sort of special doctor somewhere, because he looked lifeless. He had no energy. He had lost for ideas, lost for imagination. I mean, he ran about a bit, and that's about it. you know. But his passing was so off key, it was unbelievable. I've got a false knee and my other knee is a dodgy knee, and I could still pass better than that today. You know, he's had a week like everybody else. He's had a week to prepare for this game. Not push too hard, no midweek matches to tire him out. And then you've got some of the guys that went to Dubai. Didn't do him any good today because Palmer did one or two little things, but for most of the game he was off it. João Pedro tried, he scored his goal, but what else did he really do? Come on, let's be honest. Neto crossed, got his assist for João Pedro's goal. Couple of other little runs, but then everybody was off it. I mean, even the ref, I mean, especially in the first half, he looked like a rabbit in headlights, that ref. He was absolutely diabolical. Looked totally out of his depth. He's not someone I really know. I think he's quite new. I think it showed in experience that first half for both teams. He was shocking. Second half, he weren't much better. But that's just the state of English refereeing, isn't it, really? It's in the toilet. But let's put that aside. Yeah, that lifeless. Absolutely lifeless. You think 1-0 up, more coal would have been thrown into the furnace. Get those fires burning, going forward, attacking. But I tell you what, after we scored Burnley, they just looked so comfortable. We didn't really threaten them. There was nothing there. Nothing. What saves did the keeper make? Nothing. And it looked like from the 4th, 5th minute onwards, we were just wanting to defend the lead. We come out second half. Nothing. I don't know what was said at half-time. I don't know how many bits of Lego they played with at half-time. But it didn't do the trick, did it? Because we came out second half, much the same. And then Big Wes, idiot, mate. I mean, you got a stupid yellow card in the first half. You're just outside their box. You're not even defending, mate. You're up front and you're sticking your studs out like that. Second yellow card all day. One major decision the referee got right. I'm sorry, Wes. You was an idiot. But even before we went down to 10 men, you always had that fear that Burnley were going to create something, that we were going to make a mistake, something negative towards us was going to happen. And lo and behold, it did. Matitz Rosinia threw a load of other defenders on. We had quite a tall back line in the end. They equalised with a header. They had a couple of other opportunities with headers as well in the last few minutes. That was, I'm sorry, but that was shocking. Please, nobody defend that performance. You know, some of the guys looked like they were still in Dubai. Some of the guys looked like they were still in the changing rooms. And some of them even looked like they'd had a skimful down the pub half hour before kick-off. You can't defend that. I mean, Burnley, they held their block. They defended well. They held us out. But it's Burnley. Second from bottom. They're toilet. They're going down. There's not going to be any escape. They're going down with Wolves. It's only the third spot that's debatable with who else can go down. That's Burnley. And they're not just poor. They've been poor recently. And we put out that performance. And I've said this before earlier in the season, especially to all the plastics and the toxic positives and all the brown envelope morons and the BLUECO butt kissers. This is the reality of our team and our squad. When was the last time we really played well for 90 minutes? And when we played well for 4 minutes, and that's, you know, being charitable. Maybe 2.5 of those 4 minutes we played well for. This is the reality of our squad and our team. We've had no midweek games. Some of them been out for a party. Some of them have just been training. There's no tiredness or lethargy. Nothing like that. Yeah, we missed Esteval today. People are going to be saying, oh, if Esteval had played, we would have been... Then again, we're relying on an 18-year-old if you're going to come up with that. That's how sad our squad is. This is the reality. How many more points? That's 2 more points we've lost from a winning position. Is that 19 now? in total, 17 at home or something like that. And people really think we're going to qualify for top 4. This was our last, on paper, easier game. Had to win this today. We've got Arsenal's, Man City's, Man United's, etc. coming up. Our running is quite tough. More than tough, really, for the running, for trying to qualify for Champions League for next season. We had to win today. Another 2 points thrown, and we could have lost it at the end. This is just... I don't know if there's a curse at home or something, or the players just aren't comfortable. The crowd maybe aren't geeing them up. We played so much better away from home than we have at home. Maybe because the away fans, let's just say, they're a bit more generous with their support than the home fans. The home fans overall are not very good. But then again, they're also having to put up with these performances. So it cuts both ways, doesn't it? That was shocking. It's not on. Oh, again, Rosini is the man. BLUECO have been brilliant. The process is working. Oh, our team's fantastic. No, it's not. It's yet another example of many that we've seen this season, last season, the season before. There are holes. There are gaps. And they're not just holes. They're black holes in space. They're just humongous holes in our squad and the abilities of the players we have got. How much more proof, how many more games is it going to take of us performing like that? I mean, it's not just the 1-1 draw. It's not just throwing 2 points away again. The manner of the performance has to come into it. And we see this far too often. Far too often. There's no excuses. Please, all you toxics, put your boxes of Kleenex away. Stop playing with yourselves. This is the reality. This is the true state of our team and our squad. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to pick a player that played well today. I mean, I thought Trev was kind of okay. But there wasn't no one. João Pedro, he scored, didn't do a lot else, but then again, it didn't help the players behind. Palmer should stop going to Dubai and pissing it up in nightclubs, seedy nightclubs, you know. And the thing is, I'm going to put this out there. Do you think it was right, with sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes to go, to take certain players off and throw even more defenders on? Because that can go both ways. That can help you defend your lead, yes. But it can also invite pressure. And we're not very good with pressure. History says that this season. So did we shoot ourselves in the foot? Did Rosinia or AI medical team, did they interfere? Did they cause the problems by bringing all these defenders on? It's open for debate, isn't it? I mean, inviting pressure, like I say, we're not very good at defending pressure, are we? So, again, could have shot ourselves in the foot. Should we have been still more attacking with 10 men and tried to get that second? I don't know. But everything we did today, apart from scoring our goal, was piss poor. Absolutely piss poor. And I'm sorry, guys, my first main video for a couple of weeks again. You can see I've lost quite a lot of weight, very ill. And I bring you this as a report. Chelsea won, Burnley won. It's embarrassing. It's still win, lose or draw. BLUECO out, Clear Lake out. The mess our football club is in right now, the position we're in, it's just down to a few men. And they're the men that own our club. Yeah. Your Ed Barleys, your Bowleys, Felicianos, your any other Muppets. And then you got your idiot directors. They just, I'm sorry, making this squad, just thinking about money. This squad's been basically, I know they spent a lot of money, but they've been buying cheap mostly and wasting a lot of money buying cheap crap players. If you're happy with this, then again, you need to go and seek some medical help. It's poor. It's demoralising. Yeah, another one. Burnley's, Brighton's, Leeds, etc. There's many others this season. We've just been terrible. Especially at Stamford Bridge. Was a fortress. Should still be a fortress. It's just a swamp now, and we're stuck in it. Fair play to Burnley. They battled hard. They caused us problems. As I say, they were pretty comfortable throughout that game. We didn't really cause them too many scares, did we? Be honest with yourselves. Didn't really create too much. Their keeper didn't have to make too many saves. Nothing spectacular anyway. It's all quite comfortable. That is the measure. That is the quality of our squad. Stop looking at these great comebacks against West Ham, against Napoli and stuff like that. That's one thing. That's only looking at one side. That's your toxic positiveness. Also, whilst you're there, have a look at the negative side, because it's the negative side that's costing us as a club. All right. Everything at the club is down to the owners, the manager, the squad, etc. I mean, I'm trying to be quite calm. I am quite calm. I'm not well enough to start shouting and screaming. But this is my football team, my beloved football team, and we are in the mud. And anyone that says we're not, we're coming out of it, we're getting better, we're not. We're no better than we were 4 years ago when these mugs moved in. So I'm sorry. I mean, there's probably a lot more I can say, but yeah, it's just shocking, isn't it? Drawing at home, more discipline problems, another sending off, another red card, needless. Most of our red cards this season have been needless. Thanks, Wes, for that. You know, discipline, mate. No one really played well. No one. Many played terribly. Sanchez with his distribution, mate, one of the worst. Enzo, just pointless playing today. He was useless. Absolutely useless. Palmer, off it. You would have thought away partying for a couple of days might have re-energised him. It's done the opposite. He just looked shot of ideas today. One or two little things, not good enough. Hope Esteval comes back soon. Hope it's not too bad a problem with his hamstring. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Chelsea won, Burnley won. What a shit show. I'm not going to coat this up because there's nothing to coat up. There's no need polishing a turd, because at the end of the day, it's still a turd, isn't it? Yeah. Leave your comments. Like and subscribe. Play like this against Arsenal next week, we're going to get absolutely smashed. It's embarrassing. All the players out there, shocking. And I'm just going to see if Matits Rosinia comes out of any excuses, or if he does the right thing and kicks them up the arse, because there's nothing to sugarcoat with that performance, is there? Matits Rosinia got the balls to steam into him. Yeah, people like Jose Mourinho, if he'd have put up with that performance, you can guarantee he'll be reading the riot act. Taking no prisoners. So Matits, what are you going to do about it, mate? You've got to pick this team up, because that wasn't just bad. Let's put it this way. Oh, don't people saying, oh, it was an off performance. Oh, it wasn't that good. An off performance and wasn't that good. No, it was a disgrace today. It was diabolical. It was the next step down into the gutter, that performance. So, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys. keep the blue flag flying high. Win, lose or draw. BLUECO out. Clear Lake out. Sweet. Peace.